Hello everyone, this is Paul Bertorelli reporting from Friedrichshafen, Germany after the Aero show. Behind me is the new Piper Archer DX. This is Piper's first diesel-powered airplane, and it's also the first OEM aircraft to carry the Centurion 2OS, which is the 155 horsepower version of the four-cylinder turbocharged Centurion line. The Archer DX will be marketed as a global airplane, as a trainer to be pushed into areas that don't have avgas available or where avgas is very expensive. Elsewhere on AVweb, you can find a video on the intro of the DX here at Aero in Friedrichshafen. And in this video, we'll take a brief test flight with Piper's Dave Athay. Equipment-wise, the Archer DX has the same avionics suite that the gasoline models do, and that's the Garmin G1000. In its training role, it has an S-Tech autopilot rather than the Garmin autopilot. And note that for backup instruments, the DX has Aspen's EFD 1000, not mechanical gyros. Starting the diesel engine is like starting a car. There's no mixture control, just a single power lever. Switch on the engine master, then use the starter switch, which Piper places on the overhead panel. The idle is noticeably smoother and maybe a little quieter than the Lycoming 0360. In general, operating the DX is a little different than operating a gasoline version. The G1000 has displays for monitoring parameters such as engine, gearbox, and coolant temperatures, but if you're current on the G1000, flying the DX presents no particular challenges and may even be a little easier because of the single lever operation. Because the Centurion engine is about 80 pounds heavier than the Lycoming, the diesel DX has a useful load about that much less than the gasoline version. Although its fuel economy means the DX can carry less fuel for the same range, it's not a practical four-person airplane.
We've taken off from Friedrichshafen, climbed through various altitudes to do some data checks. Dave, we just discussed that the airplane is actually doing a little better, actually quite a bit better than the initial specs from Piper seem to indicate. Your experience in this airplane has been mid-120 knots?
Yeah, at least mid-120s. If you can get it up a little bit higher, you can score high 120s on 70, or just like you can in the Lycoming Archer.
And we've been seeing about 6.0 to 6.3 gallons per hour at those kinds of speeds, and that's about 3 to 3.5 to 4 less than the gasoline Archer.
Yeah,
so it's pretty good economy.
I typically flight plan 10.5 to 11 gallons per hour for the Lycoming Archer and expect a true airspeed of 125 knots. And with this aircraft, yeah, you're seeing a little south of 6.5 gallons an hour at those same flight profiles.
I did notice on takeoff that the climb isn't quite as sprightly as a gasoline Archer.
Oh, it's not.
And we're using, by recommendation of Technify, I guess we're using 25 degrees of flap, did you say?
Yes.
As of early summer, Piper was touring the DX demonstrator in Europe, but the company plans to bring the airplane to the U.S. sometime during 2014. For a full report on the Archer DX, see the June 2014 issue of Aviation Consumer magazine at aviationconsumer.com. Thanks for watching.